reaffirm our membership of the family of nations and express our commitment to playing our part in all regional, continental, and international organizations and arrangements in order to make our modest contribution towards a prosperous and peaceful world order. We subscribe working towards the maintenance of world peace as collectively cherished under the United Nations Charter. Here at home, we must, however, appreciate the fact that over the years, our domestic politics have become poisoned, rancorous, and polarizing. My goal is to persuade and preside over a polity and run an administration that recognizes strength in our diversity as a people, hoping that this position, a well-meant stance, will be reciprocated and radiated to cover all our groups, organizations, and communities. We dare not squander the moment. Whatever we do or choose not to do must be intended to benefit all our people. Above all, we must always remember and realize that we hold and run this country in trust. It belongs to future generations whose possibilities must never be foreclosed or mortgaged as a result of decisions of expediency. The values of unity and peace cherished by all Zimbabweans are the enduring foundations for the desired goal of development. Is the third pillar of the Trinity: unity, peace, and development, espoused by my partisan peers. Our economic policy will be predicated on our agriculture, our command agriculture, which is the mainstay, and on creating conditions for investment-led economic recovery that puts a premium on job creation. Key choices will have to be made to attract foreign direct investment, to tackle high levels of unemployment while transforming our economy. The main skilled Zimbabweans who have left the country over the years for a variety of reasons must now come into the broad economic calculus designed for our recovery and takeoff as a nation. Of course, the fiscal and the social infrastructure must be repaired and expanded to position our country in readiness for economic growth, employment creation, equity, freedom, and democracy, and for the provision of vital social goals, principally health, shelter, clean water, education, and other key social services. Our quest for economic development must be premised on our timeless goal to establish and sustain a just and equitable society firmly based on our historical, cultural, and social experience, as well as on our aspirations for better lives for all our people. Our system of economic organization and management will incorporate elements of the market economy in which enterprise is allowed, encouraged, and protected.
Yes!
The fabulous natural resources we have as a country must now be exploited for the national good. We welcome mutually gainful partnerships with international investors whose presence in our midst must be valued and secured. The bottom line is an economy which is back on its feet. Only that way can we recover this economy, create jobs for our youths, and reduce poverty for all our people who must witness real positive changes in our lives. In the immediate, the liquidity challenges which have bedeviled the economy must be tackled head-on, with real solutions being generated as a matter of urgency. People must be able to access their earnings and their savings as and when they need them. As we focus on recovering our economy, we must shed misbehaviors and the acts of indiscipline which have characterized the past. Acts of corruption must stop. When these occur, swift justice must be served. We have to aspire to be a clean nation, one sown to high moral standards and deserve rewards. On these ideals, my administration declares full commitment, warning that grief awaits those who depart from the path of virtue and a clean business. To our civil servants, it cannot be business as usual. You now have to roll up your sleeves in readiness to deliver. We have an economy to recover, a people to save. Each and every one of us must now end their hour, their day, their week, and their month at work. Gone are the days of absenteeism and sultry application, days of unduly delay and forestalling decisions and services in the hope of extorting dirty rewards. Those days are over. A new culture must now inform and animate our daily conduct. Our offices must speedily answer questions and generate solutions awaited by our customers. The day our citizens or well-meaning outsiders who want to join in our economic recovery. Flexibility must be built into our operations so that the machine of government does not become one huge ponderous stumbling block to decisions that must be made and communicated expeditiously. The culture of government must change and change now. Recognizing the pivotal role that exports play in generating much needed foreign currency, government will ensure relaxation of export procedures. Yes. Whilst vigorously ensuring the reduction of all costs associated with the conduct of international trade. The establishment of special economic zones will be accelerated in order to attract investment and increase exports. The maintenance of economic stability and confidence amongst the transacting public, the local business community, and foreign investors remains key to our reform agenda. My government will ensure financial sector viability and stability. We will put in place measures that encourage saving through bank deposits and other appropriate financial instruments, which bring fair rewards to depositors. The current banking culture, where costs are levied on depositors, must come to an end. To reduce the high country risk perception among existing and prospective investors, government will henceforth ensure that its domestic and internal debt obligations are serviced. This will apply to the whole of government, including local authorities and state-owned enterprises. In addition, my government will proactively curb externalization of foreign currency and the smuggling of goods. The country's border management and control systems will be strengthened. I intend to approach security issues from a broad human, physical, and social perspective. All citizens must feel secure and enjoy a sense of belonging in their land. All activities that the national security institutions aim to achieve must be focused on overall human security, to include, among others, security from disease, hunger, unemployment, illiteracy, and extreme poverty. We must pay equal attention to all these areas, enhancing the capabilities of our security services so that they are able to deal decisively with all threats. Today, the Republic of Zimbabwe enters the second phase of its birth. We emerge to fully affirm our belonging to the family of nations. We have no ill or belligerent intentions against any other nation. The Southern African Development Community SADC is our home. We founded it from its beginning, and we recommit ourselves to furthering its vision and ideals. As we journey outward from our SADC house, we fully realize that we belong in the bigger house and family, the African Union. Once we were not free at the birth of the OAU, which championed the total liberation of the entire African continent from colonialism, we were creators of sterling efforts of the OAU through its Liberation Committee. The African Union itself, the sequel to the OAU, is our natural home and a collective resource as Africans. Zimbabwe pledges its untrammeled membership and declares here and now that it will play its role fully to make a success of the AU. An important subset of the AU is the Commercial Economic Group of Nations. There, we are committed to contributing meaningfully to the realization of the AU Agenda 2063. Zimbabwe's journey since independence has provided us with many lessons, some pleasant, others not so pleasant. In particular, some bigger nations have attempted to make us bend to their dictates. We have, however, successfully maintained good relations with the preponderant majority of the family of nations. I stand here today to say that our country is ready and willing to study re-engagement with all the nations of the world. As we build a new democratic Zimbabwe, we ask those who have punished us in the past to reconsider the economic and political sanctions against us. Whatever misunderstanding in the past, let this make way for a new beginning. In this global world, no nation is, can, or need be an island. Isolation has never been splendid or viable. Solidarity and partnerships are and will always be the way. We are ready to embrace each and all on the principles of mutual respect and common humanity in the past. If